Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing good and you are fine. So in the last session we have completed 13th group elements in the unit called P block elements. In this session I am going to discuss the next topic in 13th group elements, that is next topic in P block elements, that is 14th group elements. Now, our chapter is P block elements. P block elements. So, there are two topics. One is 13th group elements, another one is 14th group elements. In this session, I am going to discuss 14th group elements, also called 4th A group elements. Now, what are the elements present in this? It is carbon family, actually, carbon family. Now, elements are carbon, next silicon, germanium, tin, lead. These are the 5 elements. It is carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, it is also called stannous, next lead. So these are the elements present. First of all, abundance in this study. Abundance of these elements. Carbon is 17th most abundant element in earth crust. Carbon is 17th most abundant element in the earth crust. Silicon is second most abundant element in the earth crust. It is around 27% by mass. It means 27 grams of silicon is present in 100 grams of solid solution. So second most abundant element. This is very low abundance. Next, these are very abundant. Now order of abundance will be second most, that's why silicon greater than, next one carbon greater than, next one very abundant tin greater than, next lead greater than, last one is germanium. So this is the order of abundance of 14th group elements. Next, occurrence of these elements. Occurrence of these elements. How they existed in the nature. Occurrence. Yes. Carbon available as, especially in elemental form. It means uncombined state, free state, naturally existed as diamond, graphite, fullerenes, coal, coke, many more you can take here. So carbon in which form, that is elemental form, uncombined state. Now it can combines with hydrogen, oxygen and sulfur also. Carbon and hydrogen called hydrocarbons, all organic compounds. Carbon and oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide. Carbon and sulfur, CS2, carbon disulfide, different compounds are possible in combined state. Next, carbon has three isotopes, C12, C13, C14. C12, C13, C14. C14 is radioactive isotope. Radioactive isotope. Right? The half-life of T half is half-life 5770 years. 5770 years. It is about carbon. Next one, silica. It is available as silica, sand, and silicates, especially silica and silicates. It is important component of glass, ceramics, and cement industry. One of the important component of these three industries is silicon, existed as a silica and silicates. Next, germanium, available as, especially it is existed as trace quantity means very small quantity of germanium available with zinc and silver ores. It means zinc ores, zinc sulfide, silver sulfates. Along with them, germanium ore also available for us. Now, ultra pure germanium is used to make, nowadays we are using semiconductors, transistors, diodes, all made by germanium, used to make transistors, semiconductors, right? So this is occurrence of which element? Germanium. It is germanium. Next, tin occurrence. Tin is available as SnO2. It is called cassiterite. Tin stone. It is called tin stone. Also called cassiterite. Okay. Next, lead is available as PbS, PbSO4, PbCO3, like this are lead sulfide, lead sulfate, lead carbon. Lead sulfide is called galena. The name is galena. Lead sulfate is called angelesite. And it is called cerusite. So these are all occurrence of 14th group elements in different forms, right? Next, electronic configuration of these elements. Yes, electronic configuration of 14th group elements. Before entering into that, we should know the elements: carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Carbon configuration is 2s2 2p2, 1s2 2s2 2p2, atomic number 6. It is 3s2 3p2, 4s2 4p2, 5s2 5p2, 6s2 6p2. Okay. Before 4s 3d10 it is. Before 5s 4d10. Before 6s 5d10. Before 5d10 4f. So general electronic configuration of these elements is S2P2 means Ns2 Np2. N means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. N value will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this we have to write the configuration. Here you observe 1s2. Second shell is the last shell, ultimate shell. Before that 1s2, that is penultimate. Penultimate electrons are how many? 2. And here 2s2 2p6. Third shell is outermost shell, ultimate shell. Third shell. Before that second shell. Second shell is the penultimate. Penultimate shell contains 2s2 2p6. It means 8 electrons. Penultimate electrons in carbon equal to 2. Penultimate electrons in silicon equal to 8. Here in this, fourth shell is the ultimate, penultimate is the third shell, 3s2 3p6 3d10, totally 18 electrons. Penultimate electrons in germanium equal to 18. Here also in tin also equal to 18. Next, here also lead equal to 18. Right? So these two are different from these other 3 penultimate electrons. Hence, carbon and silicon different from other elements due to difference in penultimate electrons. Last 3 elements having 18 number of penultimate electrons. First 2 elements are having only 2 and 8. Because of the difference, there is some variation in the properties of carbon, silicon and other 3 elements in this group. Now this is electronic configuration. Next, periodic properties. So in this, the first one is atomic size. Atomic radius. We are considering covalent radius. As we studied in periodic properties, periodic table chapter, covalent radius, metallic radius, ionic radius, van der Waals radius. There are 4 types of radius, atomic size. So here I am considering the covalent radius. Generally, top to bottom, atomic size will be increases because differentiating electron enters into second shell, third shell, fourth shell, fifth shell and the sixth shell. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Size gradually increases. Now the size will be carbon less than, silicon less than, germanium less than, tin less than, lead. So carbon to silicon, so the value will be 77 118, 77 118, 122 picometers. Tin value will be 140 and 146 picometers. 140 and 146 picometers. You just observe carbon to silicon sudden change in the atomic radius 70 to 118, and from silicon to this one slight change. Clear? Because carbon to silicon size suddenly increased. But from silicon to lead, size considerably, it means consistently, slowly, small increase, considerably increased. Reason, because it has F electrons, D electrons, D electrons. So screening effect order we know, S greater than, D greater than, D greater than F. It means last D and F orbitals having a weak or poor screening effect. Due to poor screening effect, this is F orbital, it forms a poor screen, not a strong screen. Outer electrons are there, 6s2, 6p2. So because of poor screen, these electrons are attracted towards the nucleus. Due to poor screening effect of which one? 4f and D orbitals, other D orbitals. Screening effect weak, obviously electrons are attracted towards the nucleus. Obviously size actually increased, but due to poor screening effect, size must be decreased. But as I wrote, size is increased slowly, because screening effect poor, obviously size must be decreased, but here size is slowly increased. The reason is shells will be gradually increased, different shells. If weak poor screening effect is not there, then size here also consider 140 to 180. Due to the poor screening effect, the size is very slightly increased, 140 to 146. Right. Due to poor screening effect of 4f orbitals, especially D and F orbitals. D and F orbitals. Right? This is about the such. Next property. Second periodic property is ionization enthalpy. Yes. Ionization enthalpy values. From top to bottom, actually size will be increases. Yes. Top to bottom, ionization enthalpy values will be decreases due to increase in size. So the amount of energy required to remove the electron from valence shell is called as ionization enthalpy. If size increases, distance between the nucleus and outermost electron will be increases, attraction decreases, easy to remove the electron with the least amount of energy. Least means low value, then ionization enthalpy value will be decreases, then size will be increases. That is clear. Now the order will be carbon greater than, next silicon, germanium. Actually tin must come. Instead of tin, lead is there. Instead of tin, lead is there. Top to bottom size increases. Obviously ionization enthalpy value will be decreases. But tin greater than lead, but I wrote lead greater than tin. Due to poor screening effect of 4f orbitals, the outermost 6s2 6p2 electrons are attracted towards the nucleus, strongly held by the nucleus. Then to break that strong attraction, little more energy is required than tin, right? So this is the right order, take them. The right order is, it is due to poor screening effect of 4f electrons in lead. Due to poor screening effect of 4f electrons in lead. Now the values are 1086 kilojoule per mole, ionization enthalpy values 786, 761, 786, 761 kilojoules per mole. Lead value will be 715 kilojoules, 708 kilojoules per mole. So these are the values. From carbon to silicon, there is a sudden decrease in the which value? Ionization enthalpy value, because size of carbon is, as I wrote, size of carbon 77 picometers. It is 118 picometers. It means carbon to silicon size will be suddenly increases, and to remove electron least amount of energy, that is 786. There is a sudden decrease in ionization enthalpy from carbon to silicon because carbon to silicon size is suddenly increases. That's why ionization enthalpy value will be suddenly decreases. Right? Next problem is ionization enthalpy of third A and ionization enthalpy of third A and fourth. Third to fourth means left to right size will be decreases. Size decreases, more energy is required to remove the electron. That's why third A greater than less than fourth A. Otherwise fourth A greater than third A. Size of third A more than that of size of fourth A, because left to right size will be decreases. Size decreases, more is the energy required to remove the electron. That's why ionization enthalpy of 14th A elements greater than 13th A group elements. After this, next property, electronegativity. Electronegativity of 14th group elements. Electronegativity of 14th A group elements are almost close. Electronegativity of 14th group elements are almost close, same also, because there is a closeness in the atomic size. The order will be carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. The electronegativity values are, for these elements, electronegativity values are 2.5, 1.8, 1.8, 1.8, 1.9. So if you wrote the order, carbon greater than, lead greater than, silicon is equal to, germanium is equal to tin. Very, very important order. Order. Very close because closeness in size. It means carbon is a small element, that's why easy to attract the electron, that's why more electron. Lead, due to poor screening effect of 4f electrons in lead. So poor screening means outermost electron is easily attracted towards the nucleus. Attraction tendency is called as electron. Clear? So that's why lead more, even though bottom element electronegativity is more. Now silicon, germanium, tin are having the same electronegativity, because for these three the reason is the size is almost close. That's why these are having same electronegativity. Next, metallic character. Metallic character of these group of elements. Metallic character. Generally, from top to bottom, metallic character will be increases. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Carbon and silicon are non-metals. Germanium is a metalloid, and this These two are metals. These two are metals. These two are soft metals. These two are soft metals, not as hard metals. Next. Physical properties. Physical properties of 14th group elements. In physical properties, all elements in 14th group are solids. All elements are solids. Next point. Soft metals. These are soft metals with low melting points and boiling points. Hard means you need to apply more temperature to boil or to melt, but these are very soft, that's why low melting and boiling points. Next point is melting and boiling points are melting points and boiling points are. So now 4th A group greater than 3rd A. It means 14th group greater than 13th group elements. Your left to right attraction is more, and so attraction more means left to right size is small. Small means bond length will be decreased, bond strength will be increased. If it is large, bond length increased, bond strength decreased, easy to break down into different atoms obviously. So with the least amount of temperature you can boil or melt a given compound. That's why 14th A group elements having more melting and boiling points than 13th group elements. Now, melting point order. Melting points, we check now. Melting points of these group elements. So melting points will be top to bottom decreases. Top to bottom. Melting points will be decreases. The reason is top to bottom size will be increases. Size increases. For example, it is lead atom, another lead atom. Radius is equal. If size decreases, what happened? It is size decreases. Small. This bond is stronger. Strong bond it is. It is a weak. It is a weak. Size increases. What happened? Bond length will be increases. Bond strength will be decreases. Melting point will be decreases. Clear ideas? Size increases. Between two atoms, length also increases. The bond is weaker. You can easily break the bond with the least amount of temperature. That's why melting points will be decreases from top to bottom. Order will be carbon, silicon, germanium. Carbon, silicon, germanium. Actually tin must come, but instead of tin, lead and tin. Because it is more metallic, it means bottommost element when compared with tin. Tin also available during the melting, it converts from one allotropic modification to another allotropic modification. So in that case, it can be easily melt. During the melting, tin there is a chance to convert from one allotropic modification to another allotropic modification. Because of that reason, tin has less melting point and it is more metallic bonding is possible. Now the order of boiling point is given, and I will give you the values also. 4100 degrees and it is 1420, 945, 420 degrees, 945 degrees. Lead will be, the value of lead is 327, 230. 327, 232 degrees Celsius. This is the order of melting points of 14th group elements, right? And melting point also depends on different crystal forms. It means based on the structures of particular compounds, close packed structures. Next, boiling points. What about boiling points of these elements? Yes, boiling points of 14 group elements. Generally, this is also boiling points top to bottom. What happened? Decreases because of the bond length and all. Boiling point top to bottom. Boiling point also decreases because bond length increases, bond strength decreases, size increases. Hence, boiling point will be decrease. Right? Carbon is a solid. Little stronger. Remaining all are also solid but soft solids. We can there is a chance to make them liquids followed by vaporization because of soft solids. So that's why the order will be germanium greater than carbon, silicon greater than germanium greater than tin greater than this. This is the order of boiling points. 3550 3123 Kelvins it is. Boiling point order I am writing. So Stannis, for Stannis 28962024 28962024 Kelvins. Boiling point order. Boiling point order depends upon size and holding capacity of atom. Boiling point depends on holding of atoms and strength of bond. This is the reason for boiling points. Next, density of 14th group elements. Yes, density of 14th group elements. Generally, density depends on mass. Top to bottom mass number will be increases. That's why density also increases. Top to bottom density will be increases because due to increasing mass. Molar mass gradually. Carbon 12, last one 252, lead. Because of that reason, mass increases, density also increases. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. If you observe, the densities are 3.51, 2.34, 3.51, 2.34 gram per centimeters cube. Next, 5.32, 7.26. 5.32, 7.26, and the last one is a very, very important one, 11.34. 11.34. Yes, this is the order. Now, observe carefully which is higher than lead is more, followed by tin, followed by zirconium, followed by carbon, but not a silicon. Carbon greater than silicon. A very small variation you just observe and put a box for this also. Silicon, carbon atomic size I am writing 77 picometers. It is 118 picometers. Okay. From carbon to silicon, carbon small size and it is large size. The atomic mass is 28. Atomic mass is 28. Right? 14 is the atomic number. Atomic mass is 28. The size means the volume increase is more than that of the mass increased in silicon. That's why volume increase more. Volume increases, density will be decreases. Density equal to, there is a formula, mass by. Here carbon to silicon. Carbon mass 12, silicon mass 28. Mass increases. Next, mass increases, density also increases. But density decreases here. Reason is carbon to silicon, volume also increased. The volume increases more. The increase in volume is dominant than increase in mass. It means mass increase is negligible, volume increase is considerable. Now, mass increases, but volume increases more. Mass increase is negligible than that of volume increase. Volume increases more, obviously density will be decreases. That's it. It means from carbon to silicon, density decreases. It is due to the increase in size. Size means volume of silicon is more than increase in mass. Increase in mass. It means the mass increase is small, but the volume increase is more. Volume increase is considerable when compared with the increase in the mass. That's why the increase in mass is negligible. The increase in volume is considerable. Volume increases, density will be decreases. Very, very good. So we'll continue in the next video with different properties.